Okay, I went into some studies and I decided I'm a post-structuralist materialist. So what does that mean if you're a post-structuralist materialist? That means previously I believed otherwise, but after the previous part, pre meaning before, I believed otherwise. So a post-materialist structuralist would believe that, well, that mostly material is structural. You can touch things, and it's made of structure, and it's made of material things. So that would be materialism, formed by structure, in the post mode of what I previously believed and thought. So since now I'm post, meaning past the pre-thinking stage of what I used to believe, now I'm a post-materialist structuralist, and I believe in the material aspect of structure, that there is a structure, that it's a parking structure, and that it's real. And that's a realistic type of viewpoint. Now, you could be a naturalist and believe in nature. So if you're a post-naturalist that believes in material structuralism, you would concede the fact that nature is real, it exists around structures, and therefore you can believe that naturalism can occur simultaneously with materialism and structuralism. So, those people who don't believe in materialism and structuralism, well, you're just left with naturalism. And that's natural that you could believe that. But if you just observe the natural world, it's made up of structure. And it exists realistically so and materially so. So one could be a post-realist, structuralist, naturalist. Okay? There's lots of structure in nature. We can see that. We can see that it's real. And it's made up of material things, though it's in nature. So that's another worldview that you could have, the post-structuralist, realist, naturalist point of view. And could you be a Christian? Yes, you could, because there's order in the universe. God created everything. He created structure. He created real structure. He created nature. And he created it post-structurally and post-materially and post-nature, using divine posts and having signposts along the way. So even from a Christian point of view, pre-God, there was no pre-God, so it's only God. So let's arrive at that conclusion. God comes in the picture in the Christian worldview, uses structure and realism and nature all in one to arrive at a Christian viewpoint, worldly. So, upon further reflection, one can be a materialist, a structuralist. Could you be a modernist in this post-structural, realistic, natural viewpoint? Yes, you can be a modernist, because it means you're being modern about your thought process about the structure in which you exist, which has reality to it, and it is surrounded by nature. And you can be modern about it. Okay? So we find that one could be a postmodernist, structural, realist, naturalist, Christian. And you could have a Hindu worldview thrown in there as well, because that's the existence of many different things all at once. So one could be a post-structuralist, realist, naturalist, Christian, modernist. So I hope that's clear. I once believed otherwise. It was pre all that, before all those things came into existence. But now I've adopted a different worldview. Well, I would throw in there a post-existentialist as well, because we know that all things exist. So you're an existentialist, therefore you are. Okay, so now you know that you are. You can be a postmodernist, structuralist, realist, naturalist, Christian, Hindu, existentialist. That's very clear. That should be clear, like in philosophy 1001. So, yeah, those who like to like go on and on about I'm a post this or I'm a post that. Well, you know, you can just post that on Facebook. So that would be like, now you're in the realm of a postmodern realist, structuralist, naturalist, Christian, digitalist. So now we're in the digital age. So now we've achieved, I'm a post-digitalist now. So that precedes the beginning. You can't precede the beginning. That would be what before the beginning. So we're past that. So we're post. We're now into liking posts and posting posts and being a realist, structuralist, modernist, naturalist, modernist. I covered modernist, realist, structuralist, Christian, digital person in the digital post age. So post that on social media. You'd be a social mediaist at this point, and that can be comprised of the modern post-structural, realist, natural, Christian viewpoint age, right? So we're in the social media age. So at this point, I think I would be construe myself as a post. Well, before I was a pre-social media person of that age, but now I'm in the post-digital age, or I'm posting my thoughts about all the philosophy of thoughts through the use of social media, and I have an app for that. It's in the act of being created. And so I could be a post-app person and post that using an app